Have you ever put in a lot of time and money into your marketing only to wonder why it isn't bringing in the leads and sales that you expected? In frustration, you find yourself pleading with your computer. What else am I supposed to do? I put up a website and I had it optimized for SEO. I post all the time on social media and even run ads. I send out newsletters whenever I can, and yet nothing is happening the way I expected. Does any of this sound familiar? Sure, you may get some leads coming in, but they're not always a good fit, are they? Some seem quite interested enough until they hear about your price. Others want, even expect, far more than what they are willing to pay. And of course, when this happens, the natural response is to change your marketing, right? And honestly, it makes perfect sense to go there. When marketing is not producing the results that you want, it's logical to assume the marketing itself must be the problem, right? But what if the real issue started before the marketing ever began? What if it's actually a brand positioning problem? If that's the case, doing more marketing will not solve things. In fact, it may intensify the problem. Hi, I'm Susan Friesen, your small business brand positioning strategist. In today's Standout and Thrive video, I want to explain why marketing tactics cannot make up for unclear positioning, how positioning affects every part of your marketing and even your business as a whole, and what can you look at before spending more time and money trying to improve your results. If this is already sounding, kind of familiar, subscribe to my channel for more practical brand positioning insights that will help you make better marketing decisions. Let's start with why business owners instinctively respond by doing more. Most of the marketing advice that you see out there is centered around activity. You are told to publish more content, record more videos, and send more emails, improve your search engine rankings, run ads, and of course, the cherry on the top is to stay visible. That kind of advice makes marketing more like a volume problem. It's all in the math. If 10 posts did not work, then try 20. If your website is not generating enough inquiries, well, then it must need more traffic. If an ad campaign didn't produce enough leads, well, the budget must have been way too small. And yes, sometimes those things can be true. I mean, a $50 ad budget is not going to give you the same kind of exposure as a budget of $500 or more. But before increasing all of that activity, you first need to determine whether the message being amplified is clear enough, because that's what marketing does. It creates exposure. Brand positioning gives that exposure purpose and meaning. Your positioning helps people understand who you help, what you want to be known for, how your work is different, and why someone should choose your business instead of another option. Marketing takes that position and puts it in front of the people you want to reach in the marketplace. Your website communicates it. Your social media, it reinforces it. Your SEO helps people find it. And your advertising puts it in front of more people. Your email marketing keeps it familiar. And your content proves that you understand the problem your ideal client is experiencing and that you have informed insights to share about it. It helps establish your authority in that space. But none of those marketing activities can define your position for you. They can only work with what has already been defined. Think about a service-based business that describes itself using the same language as nearly every other competitor. I mean, it offers personalized service backed by years of experience. It cares about its clients and provides quality work. I mean, yes, all of that is most likely true, but none of it gives a prospective client enough information to understand and trust why this business is the better choice for their particular situation. And this is why doing more marketing misses the mark. You might get more attention, but that attention is still coming through a message that does not give people a strong enough reason to choose you. This is also why more visibility does not always produce more leads and signups. Visibility doesn't mean you are understood. Yes, you can rank on Google and drive more people to your website, yet still have them leave without contacting you. You can publish consistently and still have people forget what you do. You can use AI to create more content, but if your position is unclear, you are simply producing more content that says very little about why someone should choose you. The problem is that the business has not given all of these tools and tactics a strong enough position to communicate. I saw this with a service-based business recently that kept attracting price shoppers and people who claimed that they could not afford the services. And the owner believed that the solution was more advertising. From her perspective, she simply needed to reach more people in the areas that she wanted to serve. But when we reviewed the website and her social media presence, it became clear that the problem went much deeper. The business looked like a low-cost general provider. There was no clear specialty. The visuals did not reflect the quality of the service. And the message did not explain the level of expertise involved or why the experience was worth paying more for. Advertising would have sent more people into that same impression. It would have increased traffic, yes, but without changing the reason people were responding the way they were. So, no, that business did not need more promotion first. It needed to decide how it wanted to be understood and perceived by its ideal client. And that is the work of positioning. Weak positioning often shows up through the types of marketing results that you receive. You may attract people who want the lowest possible price because your message does not communicate another reason to choose you. You may receive few or poor quality inquiries because your website is not specific enough about whom you help. And you may find yourself repeatedly explaining what makes your service different because your marketing is not doing that work before someone contacts you. Or worse, someone may have been an ideal client but never took that next step because they couldn't see themselves in your positioning. You may also notice that your marketing used to work way better than it does now. And that can happen when the business has evolved, but the positioning has not kept up. Perhaps you've gained a great deal of expertise over the years, or your services have changed and evolved, and the quality of your work is stronger than it was several years ago. And as a result, your prices have increased. Yet your website message, your visuals, your content still present an earlier version of that business. And that creates a disconnect. The marketing may still be attracting the audience that your business was positioned for like 5 years ago, rather than the audience you want to serve today. This is why brand positioning cannot be treated as a one-time branding exercise. It needs to reflect the business you are operating now. So what should you look at before deciding you need more marketing? Start with the people who are currently responding to it. Are you attracting the kinds of clients that you most want to work with? Do they understand the level of service that you provide? Are they coming to you because of your expertise? Or are they comparing you mainly on price? Do they already have some appreciation for the value of your work? Or do you have to convince them from the beginning? The quality of your inquiries often tells you something about the position your marketing is already communicating. Next, look at the message itself. Can someone quickly understand who your business is best suited for? Is the problem you solve specific enough? Does your message explain why your approach is useful and relevant or different? Could the same wording be placed on a competitor's website without anyone noticing? If it could, the message probably needs more work. Then look at your marketing as a whole. Does your website present the same position as your social media? Does your content reinforce what you want to be known for? Are your ads bringing people to a page that continues that same message? Are your SEO topics connected to the services and clients that you actually want? Is your AI assisted content being guided by your point of view, your experience, and your understanding of your audience? Every channel should be supporting the same basic understanding of your business. That does not mean repeating the same sentence everywhere. That's not what I'm talking about. It means the overall message remains consistent enough that people begin to recognize what you stand for and where your expertise fits for them. Here is a simple exercise that you can begin with. Write down the 3 main reasons you believe someone should choose your business. Just 3. Then remove anything that could easily be claimed by most of your competitors. Words such as quality and service and passion, experience and personal attention, they're all meaningful, but they are usually not enough on their own. So you need to go deeper. What do you understand about your clients that others may have overlooked? What specific problems are you especially good at helping them solve? What do your clients value the most about the way that you work? What do you want your business to be known for a year from now? Your answers will begin to show whether your marketing has a clear position to communicate. Now, don't get me wrong. This does not mean every disappointing marketing result is caused by positioning. Marketing still needs to be planned and implemented and monitored and tested and tweaked. Your website needs to be optimized for the search terms that reflect your position and give your ideal client an immediate sense that they have landed in the right place. Your content and ads need to be specific to your target audience. Your marketing channels also need to work together rather than operating as a collection of disconnected activities. Think of your brand position as a marketing decision filter. It helps you determine which opportunities fit, which topics are best to focus on, which audiences you are speaking to, and which marketing ideas are likely to distract you from where you are trying to go. So before you assume you need to market more, take a closer look at what your current marketing is communicating. Is it clearly showing people who you help, what you want to be known for, and why your business is worth choosing? That work needs to happen first. Once it does, your website, your content, your SEO, your social media, your advertising, your email marketing, and your AI tools have a much stronger foundation to build from. So the next time your marketing feels disappointing, resist the urge to immediately add yet another tactic. Ask a different question. Is the problem that too few people are seeing my marketing? Or is the problem that the people who do see it have not a clear enough reason to choose me? The answer may change what you work on next. So until next time, I'm Susan Friesen, your small business brand positioning strategist, inviting you to stay clear, stay focused, and stand out.